Hello everyone, welcome back to MLS Moves. Please make sure you like this video down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. So the rumors are that Antoine Griezmann is finally coming to Major League Soccer and more specifically coming to LAFC. Guys, I am partnering up with World Soccer Shop on a jersey giveaway. On August 1st, we will be selecting one lucky winner of a Inter Miami Leo Messi home jersey. To qualify for the contest, you must go to my Twitter account, like the post, retweet the post, follow me, follow World Soccer Shop, and also post a screenshot of you being subscribed to the channel. Don't forget that we are announcing the winner on August 1st, so stay tuned. Good luck. And now, on to the video. So, if you've been keeping up with some of my transfer videos that I've made this summer in the last, 6 months, I've said that one player that was destined to come to MLS, and more specifically could come to MLS this season, was Antoine Griezmann. Now, Antoine Griezmann was a player that I expected to come here at some point in his career, but things really started ramping up the last year. If you follow my friend Nick Chastain of Voices of Black and Gold, who I had on my stream for the Leagues Cup watch along, and we actually talked a little bit about Griezmann and Giroud um, during that stream. He's been on this for several years. And when I asked him what was the percentage he would put on Griezmann coming to LAFC in MLS, he said that he thinks there's an 85% chance that he comes to MLS this summer. This would be an absolute home run signing, not just for LAFC, but for MLS in general. Getting a player like Griezmann, who is only 32 years old, going on 33, is massive for the league. Griezmann was arguably a top 5 to top 10 player in the, I would say probably top 10 player in the world last year. Arguably had the best season of his career at Atletico Madrid in 2023, 2024. And getting him to come to MLS after a season like that is incredible. Incredible. And what he will be able to do for LAFC, who is already a championship contender, it's just icing on the cake, cherry on top, whatever analogy you want to use. That is what it is. And they're going to be even better. And they haven't even integrated Olivier Giroud yet. Now, the question is, we'll get a little bit more into like what the expectations are, right? But first of all, let me say this. Based on everything I've heard too, I think there's real legs to this. I don't doubt my man Nick. If he says something, it's there's a good chance it's going to happen. Better than good chance it's going to happen. Okay? So if he says 85% chance, you should take that to the bank, okay? I've also heard similar things that he wants to come to MLS, he wants to come to America. He's ready to indulge in the American culture. He loves basketball, he loves football, he loves baseball, he loves sports. He wants to come over here now, and they're offering to pay him very handsomely to make that move. So I think there is a lot of legs to this happening. I think he's got his friends Olivier Giroud, Hugo Lloris to make him more comfortable on the transition. And I think there's a very good chance it's going to happen. Now, what are the ripple effects this will have on Major League Soccer and soccer in the United States? Now, Olivier Giroud, I would say, would probably be the third best signing in MLS history when it happens. The third biggest signing in MLS history. Number one, obviously, being David Beckham and or Messi. They're 1A, 1B. People debate that, which one's bigger. You can make an argument for both, right? I'll let you guys decide which one you think is bigger. But I personally think that that Griezmann is definitely the third biggest signing in MLS history. It's huge. 32 years old, World Cup winner, arguably a top 10 player, top 15 player in the world right now after the season. And he's coming to MLS. He could play in Europe for several more years, but he's coming now. That's a huge signing. And it's coming to a team like LAFC, who is a legitimate championship contending club. That is a huge signing for the league, and it is a beautiful thing to see. You know, I want to see more teams take that ambitious step to try to sign these type of players. You know, get a player at that age range who still has a lot to contribute and who can help the league grow and elevate, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch, marketing wise, right? People are going to want to go watch Antoine Griezmann play in the United States, and people are going to want to buy his jersey. I wouldn't be surprised to see his jersey be probably number one for a bit, but probably number two when things settle out. I think Messi's always going to be the number one selling jersey in Major League Soccer, but this is a huge, huge, huge signing for the league, and it's going to make LAFC better and make MLS better off the field. Okay. And also, too, this is going to be hopefully the start of a wave of other players that will come here. Like, obviously they missed out on Kevin De Bruyne, but like I mentioned in my stream, like Raheem Sterling, Memphis Depay seems like he's going to stay at Milan. But, there's maybe Mo Salah will come here, but he probably will be destined for the Saudi league as well. It just makes sense with what they would be willing to pay him. He'd probably go to Saudi for the money they're willing to pay him. MLS can't pay him $300 million a year. Sadio Mane, there's so many players in that 30 to 32 range that would be perfect for MLS to get. I think they would possibly come. Sadio Mane might not come because he's in Saudi and he probably is making a lot of money. Might be hard to convince him to make that switch, but Griezmann is a player that I think the Saudi league would love to have. A lot of leagues would love to have him. And him coming here at 32 years old is huge. And I can't imagine how much better this team is going to look when they have him and Olivier Giroud on the starting 11. Now, the question is, what is he going to be paid? How many years will he be here? And what is LAFC the best team in the league now? Like, is Inter Miami the better team, or is LAFC the better team with Antoine Griezmann signing with LAFC? Which team do you think is better now? I think that's going to be the matchup in the MLS Cup final is these two teams, especially if Miami's healthy. And it's going to be a rating stream for MLS. It's what they've always wanted. Now, hopefully they don't screw this up and get this done, right? Even though my buddy Nick says 85% chance it's going to get done, 15% chance that it could not get done. So they need to make sure that they tie up all the loose ends and make sure that they get this thing across the finish line. And I think John Thornton will do that. I think he was holding out to get someone like this, right? And I'm excited because this is the signing we need to make. This would have been like us also signing Neymar last summer. This is like almost that level, signing a player like that. And I'm glad that he's not going to Miami. Griezmann isn't. I'm glad he's going to LAFC so we can balance these things out, right? We have star players that are spread out and not just at one team. And I think Griezmann's the type of player where an average fan would tune in to watch him play, right? I think that players or fans would tune in to watch him play. I know I'm going to watch him. I'm going to try to watch every game he plays in because it's incredible to have a player of his quality in the States playing in this league. I think that's incredible. I'm very excited to see what that happens. And I think that the goal is to try to get him signed, sealed, delivered before Leagues Cup ends so that way that they can implement him and he can play in Leagues Cup for LAFC. And Olivier Giroud should be playing, I want to say he's going to play at some point in August. And it's going to be a crazy lineup they got going on there, having Griezmann play underneath, the Giroud up top, Buong on the left, Kike Oliveira on the right. I mean, it's going to be scary attack for MLS defenders to go up against. And I don't see how any team's going to beat them, to be honest with you. Could be wrong, but I don't see how any team's going to beat them. They're going to be very scary. One of the best teams we've ever seen in MLS history. And a question I have for you guys. I want you to comment down below and let me know what you think. If LAFC signs Griezmann, is this summer window that LAFC is having better or worse than Inter Miami's summer window last year? So would you take LAFC's 2024 summer window or Inter Miami's 2023 summer window? I'd be curious to see what you guys think. This is going to be close, honestly, because of how good Antoine Griezmann is. Obviously, signed Olivier Giroud, who is still a high-class player, had a really good season at Milan. It's going to be close, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. This is great for the league. Everybody should be excited, except the Galaxy fans. I understand why you'd be upset. You guys look like you're on the verge of signing Marco Reus, but this is a good signing for the league, and I understand why the Galaxy fans will be mad, so no hate there. I understand. I know you would have rather had Griezmann, but everybody else should be excited about this signing. This is a good signing for the league. It helps move the needle, and need more like it, though. Can't be the only thing. Need to have more like it. They need to spend more. But this is a good sign, a good step in the right direction. So let me know what you guys think. How would you rate this signing of Antoine Griezmann? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Where would you rank it in the historical signings, your top 5 signings in MLS history? Where would you put Griezmann on that list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, make sure you like this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're getting close to 4,000 subscribers. Also, make sure you hit that little bell notification so you never miss a video. And until next time, I will see you all soon.